Shalom, beloved. Shalom Aleichem. Peace unto you, my beloved Mishpachah. I hope you're having a beautiful day, or a beautiful night whenever you are seeing this. I want to share with you something I learned a few weeks ago. It's quite beautiful, beloved. I really pray that this is profitable for you. It brought me great joy to my heart. We know that Elohim is the Aleph and the Tav. He is the beginning from the end. He is Elohim and he knows of no other. Isaiah chapter 46, verses 9 through 10 says, "Remember things that happened at the beginning long ago, that I am Elohim, and there is no other. I am Elohim, and there is none like me. At the beginning I announced the end, proclaim in advance things not yet done, and I say that my plan will hold. I will do everything I please to do. Nothing comes to pass that Elohim hasn't known of. Elohim speaks things into existence because he is the creator of the heavens and the earth. He is the beginning and end. So there is a time and season for everything, beloved, an appointed time in our lives, and appointed times for things to come to pass. But the book of Revelation says that the testimony of Yeshua is the spirit of prophecy. He came to fulfill, not to abolish, but to fulfill, not to do his will, but the will of the Father. He is the same today, yesterday, and forever. He does not change. His love and grace endures forever, beloved. And so there's an appointed time for everything. So we rejoice in all the things that Messiah brings forth, because it's an appointed time. On May 14, 1948, we know he brought his people home to dwell into the land of Israel, the land given to them by Adonai himself, who did this, who brought them home, for them to dwell in the land, never to be uprooted, to plant vineyards and to prosper, for their children to play in the streets and have shalom, joy. They were singing songs of praises and dancing in the streets on May 14, 1948. Well, the next day, it was a Shabbat. It was a Shabbat, and so there's an appointed, a designated reading for Shabbat, a Torah portion and a Haftarah portion. A Haftarah portion is a reading from the prophets. Well, beloved, that reading was in Amos chapter 9, verses 11 through 15. So let's read this together, beloved. It says this: "When that day comes, I will raise up the fallen sukkah of David. I will close up its gaps, raise up its ruins, and rebuild it as it used to be, so that Israel can possess what is left of Edom, and all the nations bearing my name, says Adonai, who is doing this. The days will come, says Adonai, when the plowman will overtake the reaper, and the one treading grapes, the one sowing seed. Sweet wine will drip down the mountains, and all the hills will flow with it. I will restore the fortunes of my people Israel." Wow. "They will rebuild and inhabit the ruined cities. They will plant vineyards and drink their wine, cultivate gardens and eat their fruit. I will plant them on their own soil, no more to be uprooted from their land, which I gave them, says Adonai, your God." How beautiful. An appointed reading for an appointed day. From ancient times, Elohim knew that this would be the day that it would come to pass. It didn't come by chance or mere coincidence or on accident. No man gave him this land. It says that Adonai gave him this land, and he is the one doing it, where they would never to be uprooted. Israel, that is your land, given to you by Adonai himself. And he is Elohim, and there is none like him, because there is only one, and he is Echad. So we rejoice, and we praise our Creator of the heavens and earth, and we praise him for creating us and having love, loving us first. We love because he loves us first. So we praise him. What a beautiful, beautiful Abba we serve. So an appointed reading for an appointed time. Everything that is in the word of Elohim will come to pass. So, beloved, I pray that this is a benefit to you, and it is profitable to you, and that you have shalom. Yeshua said, my peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Because Yeshua, our heavenly Abba Elohim, they are one, and we hold their right hand down the eternal road, where Yeshua has given us salvation. And what a beautiful time we live in. For today is the day that Adonai has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Amen. Amen. Well, beloved, blessings over your life. In the name of our powerful King, Yeshua, you go forth with peace, shalom, joy, His peace. He leads with you. Blessings over your life, my beautiful Mishpachah. I'm thankful for your fellowship, and I pray that you have a beautiful rest of your day, and that you continue to rejoice, rejoicing in that the Messiah made His abode in you, as well as the Father, and He has given you His Spirit, the Comforter, the Ruach HaKodesh. What a beautiful, beautiful Father we serve. We love Him. We love Him. Blessings, beloved. Have a beautiful day. Shalom, shalom. Shalom Aleichem.